Hi everyone, so in today's video I am going to share a review of a new launched product. But before moving forward, I am Aatri and I make videos related to makeup, skincare reviews, hauls, etc. So if something like this interests you, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and then you see the video till the end. Now without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Now in today's video I am going to review this e.l.f. Soft Glam Soft Glam Satin foundation. This is what it looks like. Now in India they have launched somewhere around 10 shades if I'm not wrong. I'll just leave every shade over here so for your reference. So it is launched on Nykaa as of yet. I mean, it's been 2 to 3 days. I ordered this and I got my order, and then along with this I also got this luminous putty bronzer free. So I am going to talk about both of these products in this video. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Now when I went to foundation.com just to find out my shade, if you don't know, foundation.com is a site where you can just enter your other foundation matches, and they're going to give you matches for your skin tone in that particular foundation. So when I went there, I just saw that they are giving me medium neutral. Yes, they gave me the choice medium neutral. So I was like very confused which shade to go for, because I have never used these neutral kind of neutral you can say neutral foundations or everything, and specifically in medium shade. But then I thought let's give it a try, and then finally I bought the shade medium neutral. Yeah, 32 medium neutral. Now I was also very intrigued to buy the other shade that is medium warm, but then I also saw Antara Fadnis, I think. I'm not able to recall her name properly. So yeah, so I saw it looked pretty good on her, so I bought it. Now this is what the shade looks like. If you see, it does not have that much of warm undertone, because I have seen when I tend to apply warm things on my face, although I have a warm skin tone, but then it just looks so orange on me. So we will do we will do an oxidation test at the end. So just showing you this. Anyways, let's talk about the packaging and everything. Now it comes in a very sleek packaging like this. You can see it looks super classy, super. It's very easy to use also. Sorry for that. Now on Nykaa it retails for 1050 rupees, while in abroad if you see it just retails for $8, which if you see it turns out to somewhere around 700 800. But then of course we are getting it at a little bit of a high product a price, but then I don't mind giving 300 rupees extra because we are getting e.l.f. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It just comes in this dull gold packaging, then you have the shade over here, then the black cap. Very easy to squeeze tube bottle, which is very easy to use and everything. Now they say that it's a soft glam satin foundation, although I have reviewed their hydrating satin foundation, something they launched years back. So if you want, you can also go and check that review if you want that. So it has 1% hydrating hibiscus complex, so it's very hydrating on your skin. As the name suggests that it's a satin foundation, it's not something matte or not something super dewy. It's in the between. So all about the packaging. Now on one side of my face you will see I am using beauty blender, and the other side I'm going to use the brush. Now let's talk about the product. Now the product is very soft, you can say soft to touch. It's not liquidy, it's not very thick as well, it's in the between, and it blends beautifully. Even if you're not applying anything underneath, it is just going to blend so beautifully on your skin that you don't need anything. Now, when I was blending it with the beauty blender, uh, it was blending very nicely. Even when I was blending it with a brush, it was blending superbly. But I would prefer a brush over a beauty blender, because beauty blender tends to take out that coverage and brush gives nice coverage. And although it's a foundation, but I think it works like a skin tint on my skin. You can see it just looks so good, like after doing all the makeup. It looks amazing. My skin looks so fresh and everything. Plus it has not oxidized that much on my skin, but we will do the test in the end. So Yeah. Now the brush side gives me fuller coverage, and this is the beauty blender side. It is not full coverage, but I love such type of foundations. You can use this in the coming winters. I mean, for winters this is going to be a perfect product. Not even for winters, I can just touch my skin. It's not very dewy or not very oily, so definitely you can use this in summers also, when there is dry summers, not in moisture weather where you get it in monsoons or something. But anyways, it just looks amazing. And I wore it yesterday the full day. I will show you the clippings or the photos I will insert. Now it looked very very good. I didn't even set it with any powder. It did not crack around my lines or anything. But if you want a nice full coverage, you can go ahead with the powder. It is just going to enhance the beauty of the product. So I would say it's a nice, decent foundation, and I see myself using it because I do not use a lot of, oil controlling product on my skin now, because I have realized that it has made my skin a little bit of dry or something. But I love this one. Now let's do the oxidation test. So it has been sitting on my skin. It's been good 5 minutes. Now this is what the oxidation looks like. So it does not oxidize. If you see, only I would say a tad bit, not even 0.5%. So if you are buying, just remember, this is the fresh swatch, this is the older one. So now if you are buying, please remember that this is not going to oxidize a lot. And although it's a neutral shade, but then it just cancels out every darkness on my skin. So I love this particular foundation. So definitely it's not very long wearing, because it will go away from here. And guys, if you have dry patches from here and here, please do moisturize it nicely, face nicely, then only it will look good. If you have very dry skin, I won't recommend you this, although it's satin foundation, but still I would say, tell you to moisturize your skin properly. Plus it does not settle in my pores. If you see, let me just take a close-up look. Yeah, it does not sit on my pores. It does not look heavy or cakey or whatsoever. It just makes my skin looks very even out. That's what I like in my foundations. I like my foundations to look very even out. And I can see a lot of bumps on my face because I have been using a new retinol cream, so I don't know what to expect out of this particular cream. But anyways, so yeah, that is about it regarding the foundation. I love the foundation. It's a nice buy. You can go for this. Now let's come to the luminous putty bronzer. This is what it looks like. Now this is in the shade, of course I did not buy this, I got it free, so the shade definitely is not going to match me, I would say. Anyways, let's just take it out. Although this particular product, it retails for somewhere around 1,000 rupees, if I'm not wrong. This is what it looks like. Yeah, now I'm not able to find out the shade. If I'm going to find out the shade, I'm going to leave it over here. Now this is what the putty bronzer looks like. Now when you open this is what it looks like. Now you will see me applying on my face. Now it has a very creamy texture. Now even if it is not very appropriate for my skin tone, still it gives something. You can see very natural. I have applied this today. Now very natural. If you are using makeup, if you are going for heavy makeup, heavy foundation, you can definitely use this one. This is just going to bronze your skin very nicely. You can see it has just bronzed my skin very very nicely. So definitely a must have, because I feel that if I have good bronzer going on my face, it's just going to add layers, dimensions to my face. So I like this product. Is it a must have? I don't think so. You can definitely go for some other bronzers or something like that. It has a very warm tone, so not very, but in between. It's a really nice warm tone, so as to just give your face a little bit of warmth. Now very appropriate for winters. So guys, that was about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, you guys take care. Bye.